Hey guys, BSS03 here. Today we are here to talk about green. We won't talk about the new cards in general, like spoiler video, because I know that all of you have already seen that. So we will jump directly to the deck list. So let's go. Firstly, I'm sorry for my voice, but I'm a little bit sick today, but I have to register now, so it's like that. Anyway, this is our green deck list. If someone of you has seen the live on the Italian channel, is the deck that I tested here. Tested in that. Anyway, we start to talk about the staple card. So Starblast draw because yeah, we want to draw. I shield to defend because yeah, we want to survive. Strong draw because we have to draw. So, and also discard card is not a big deal. We will see why. Beldegor is a grateful staple for green, in my opinion. Really cool because green has a lot of cost 4 and 5. And also we have many chance to make opponent spirit exhausted and then destroy them with Beldegor. And we have a really needing of card advantage, and Beldegor is one of the best cards that make us to do that. Anyway, a staple is also a Worker Ant-Man, especially in green deck, and maybe also Scope Hole. It has a great synergy with Beldegor, and so yeah, it is maybe is the best Swift in the game. We also have about the old cards, also Leaf Wolf. I want to play it, but I know that we can just replace these three Leaf Wolf with, for example, another Scope Hole or maybe another Strong Draw, and so this is not so necessary. I just like it, and also Wolf that we didn't see many played in the last set, but anyway, is a cheap Gale. Is a cost 4, so really good target for Beldegor, so why not play that? The other Gale one of the new set, Aquatic Invaders, the cost 5 green, I don't remember its name. It's not so good in my opinion, it's better as Wolf. And also talking about cost 5 with Gale, we have just Tokiwa. Cost 5 Tokiwa, and that we can recycle them, it from the trash, recycle them from the trash if we discard it with Soul Core, with Strong Draw. And also this is a really good target for Beldegor. This is a great attacker, so a really good card in Gale is a super necessary card. Another big Gale duo is the new green X Rares, Jäger. Cost 6, 3 reduction, Blade Beast, Gale 2 from level 1 at all is level. During our attack step from level 2, we can refresh it anytime a Gale deals 1 damage to the life. And also the third effect is a little bit situational, but is not too underrated, because sometimes I'm pretty sure that sometimes some players, maybe even me, forgot about this effect and lose the game for that. Anyway, I don't like very much the artwork, but the effect is pretty good. To use it really well, we have to attack first with that. But anyway, the stats are pretty good, so cost is not so much. So this is a great card for Gale. This card, I think that we don't need to talk about that. It's just maybe one of the strongest cards in the game. I don't know why Bandai just prints these strong rare card that are way stronger than X rare card, like Naumangard, also Beldegor, and now Feng One. These cards are broken, in my opinion, especially if we compare that with X rares. I mean, the all X rares that for his own can compete with Fengwan is Nova, in my opinion, but no one. Anyway, this is a cool win condition, just win along the game, so we will probably see it more splashed than what we want, but anyway, I really like this card. It's pretty good. Talk about Nexus that in this deck are really important. Emerald Sanctuary firstly. Sanctuary of green is the best Sanctuary in my deck, in my opinion, because it costs only 1 core at level 2, and we are green, so usually cores is not a big deal for us. And anytime we exhaust one opponent spirit, we can give plus 2000 BP to one of our spirits, so really good effect. We need battle points in this deck because Gale is an aggressive deck, but it has not a really removal effect. We want to destroy the opponent spirit in battle or exhaust them before they can battle. And this Nexus is also really good for the Guardian that is associated to that. So Elrune, one of the best Guardian in my opinion, with Trillion Dragon. When summon effect, we can ramp 2 cores if we have Emerald Sanctuary and exhaust one opponent spirit. It costs 6 or less, or 3 or less spirits when attacks or blocks. Really big effect. Really good synergy with the Sanctuary, and also cost 5, so Belgor. Now, also this Nexus is now pretty famous. We can ramp anytime we want, anytime for copies we want, cores equal to the number of Gale, the number of Gale of our spirits, anytime we summon it. So pretty broken effect. I think someone has just screamed to ban this card. I'm totally disagree with that, but anyway, I can understand that. And I think that it would be better if they had released this card similar to a Phantasmal Paradise, so we can have to tap Highlands to activate this effect, for example. Basically, just give once per turn effect and so on. Anyway, green has really needed to have strong cards, because in the first set there are a great lack of strong cards, so I think that is just fine. Level 2 with 2 cores is a defensive effect that we also need, because we are an aggressive deck, and in general in defense we are pretty weak, so an effect like that is pretty good. And we close with Plant Trap. Plant Trap is a really good card. I play it just in 2 copies, but like I've just said, we can cut Leaf Ball, for example, to increase this number of cards. Not even for the burst effect, that is a pretty situational, but anyway, we can stop for 1 turn, 1 Nova or King Ragno, that we can suffer a little bit, or other cards, but the second effect is really good, because we can use it in many situations. And it will be never useful, in my opinion. So really good effect. So this is our Gale deck list. Now we see some test end, and then go on with the next deck list. Okay, this is not bad end, so we can keep and go on. We have just Sanctuary. We have Edwolf, and also 2 Gales, so a good start. Also Ant-Man, this is a great hand just for 4. This is a pretty tricky hand, but we have a strong draw, 2 defensive turn prison, so we can try to keep Scope Hole, okay, or another defensive tool, another Scope Hole. Okay, this is not a good hand, but anyway we can survive for some turns and then just start to attack with Jäger or Tokiwa. The Ace is a good hand. Ant-Man, Nexus, Wolf, Stormdraw, really good hand, and also Storm Prison, so 4. Last hand, 2 Beldegors and Nexus is not a bad hand. 2 Nexus. In this case, we have to keep this Nexus in our hand until the moment we can use it. Turn 1 Highlands, for my opinion, is not a good play. Okay, let's jump to the other deck list. Okay, we call it the token ramp. So it's about token, as you can see. Not so much as you can intend, but for my choice. So start always with staples or 4 Ice Shield. In this deck, maybe we can also play only 3 Ice Shield because we want to be really aggressive against the opponent. So maybe Ice Shield sometimes is a pretty bricky, but not so much. I don't know. I can play always 4 Ice Shield, I think. Of course, Beldegor. We play some cost 4 and 5, so there is no reason to not play Beldegor. Worker Ant-Man in this deck really needed, also for his characteristic Carapace. Yatagaloss, a really cool card in my opinion, not so used in the last BSS. With green token, we can just use the token to create advantage in some way, because they are not a strong body to push the opponent or to defend ourselves, because they are 1000 BP spirit with cost 0, and usually we summon it exhausted. So the only thing we can do right now for that token is to use them to destroy them and make advantage with them. So core for Yatagaloss, or maybe draw with a Nexus. So yeah, this is the only thing we have to do. So and also Yatagaloss is cost 4, so good target for Beldegor. The effect of level 3 is not so difficult to reach, and it's really strong effect. Scopole, because Scopole is really strong. And also, guys, pay attention to Tokiwa, because I put them because I think that is better than Queen and Rain. Queen and Rain is not a good boss, in my opinion. Maybe you can play Untrain with only 1 copy. I don't know, but it's not a good boss, in my opinion. Tokiwa is way better, and also you have to consider that now we have a strong Void Lord, and we will see played a Void Lord. So the first effect of Tokiwa is not just a lore effect right now. Can be really useful, because from level 1 it becomes 5000. So really stop Fang 1 to do anything, I think. So really good card also for side. And also with Green Sanctuary, Tokiwa just get broken, in my opinion. Always talking about green card, about old card. We have great Alvar Plains. First effect is pretty good, but we can just use it to do something real annoying with Beldegor. But anyway, the second effect is way better. We have to use token to gain this type of advantage. So core cards and more attacks for other spirits. So this Nexus is really needed. Rotting Swamp to draw card from the destroyed token. Deadly Balance to destroy the token. And Strike Back, because we want to produce token, and this is one of the best cards in the game that can do it. Only just pay 1 core, or even at cost 0 if during attack step. We conclude with Ant-Man General. This is not a good card, in my opinion. But anyway, we need something that produces token, and Ant-Man General just do that. So 2 copies, 3 copies, I think we can play it. Make a token in early game, an exhausted token in early game is pretty silly effect, I think, because we cannot use it to push, we cannot use it to do some combo. So this is a no sense card in my opinion, but anyway, we have a list of cards that make tokens, so we have to do to play Ant-Man General. And we close with the new boss, I think, Archduke Kintarus, cost 8/4. The first effect, we can ramp 1 core each on 3 spirit that are Carapite, Great Beetle, or Insectoid effect, so characteristics. So Insectoid is all tokens are Insectoid. It is a Great Beetle, so we can have just 2 tokens and him to make 3 cores and just pay 1 Kintarus. The second effect is an effect that, in my opinion, if we want to see token at the competitive, as a competitive deck, we need this effect on a low cost spirit, not a cost 4, not a cost 8 spirit and cost 4 for level 2. But anyway, it's a good effect. We summon a token when attacks a refresh token, fortunately. And also Kintarus become 12,000 at level 3 with 9 cores, so many cores. So what is the point of this deck? The point of this deck is just ramp as many as we can with Ilrune, with Yatagloss, with Worker Ant-Man, with also with Kintarus to make our really costly effect like Yatagloss, and to make Kintarus really strong, and also to use Tukiwa if we are in difficult. So quickly do some test hand, draw 4 card, not a bad hand, Nexus, Baldugor, Ice Shield, keep hand, okay, we are just token making, and also work around. So good hand, I think, just 3. Yatagloss, okay, this is a tricky hand, but we can try to keep, and this is good because we can just do something with Yatagloss, Rotting Swamp, and Strikes Back. Okay, this also a pretty tricky hand. We can just try to keep. Okay, this Nexus is always good. Okay, not so good so much. Okay, this is a really bad end. I think we are just lost. Right now, last end. Okay, Beldegor and Barbar Plains, Worker Ant-Man, Torn Prison, another Torn Prison, Worker Ant-Man. Okay, this is a low start, and yeah, so we have some lack of boss. I think maybe we can play 1 more Tukiwa, or even Untrain if you like. So we just rate it 3, and then okay. So just close on this deck list. Tell me what you think about. I recommend you to subscribe, pick up a like, and write a comment. That is really important for us. Anyway, we will see you to the next video. Bye bye and ciao.